Well, thanks for tuning in once again. If you haven't already, my name is Nick and this is my channel, Full Throttle Therapy. I just started this channel just recently. And if you would be so kind to give me a like, comment, and subscribe, as they say, it would be greatly appreciated. I just started this channel just recently, as I said. I went from 2015 Suzuki GSX 750 to a 2026 Cf-Moto 675 SS within the last week. I'm in the beginning break-in stages of it, not trying to over rev it. Stay in between 4,000 and 6,000 RPM. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Figure we'll go for a little ride. I live in Michigan, over in the Detroit area, Livonia, Farmington Hills area. So figure we'll go for a little ride. It's not the warmest day, about, I don't know, I'd say probably 40 degrees. The sun's out, a little chilly, could be warmer, but figure why not go for a ride. One thing I really like about this bike is it tells my tire temp and air pressure. And not only that, how much gas I got, which my 2015 Suzuki GSX 750 did not have that. So this is quite the upgrade. And for about the same price, which is crazy. Hopefully this bike is a good bike and lasts. Plan to take good care of it. Probably the next thing I plan to do is, oh yeah, I got a bigger windscreen coming tomorrow. I ordered, so it'll come up to here, prevent and block wind a little better, especially at highway speeds. This windscreen ain't the biggest. And then shortly after that, hopefully exhaust mod. I'll get a better exhaust, which then I'll probably, more than likely, will have to get my ECU upgraded so the bike doesn't run lean to fit the exhaust. I'll just pull in here for a second. Nice open parking lot. So what I've recently added were the tank pads. I plan to delete this whole section here, and it'll just be a light right here, right on the end there, just like an R1. get rid of this whole section, upgrade the exhaust. It's probably like a KO or something cheap off eBay for 100, 200 bucks at most. Because this is a relatively cheap bike. I don't want to spend a lot on an exhaust. I'd rather get a budget-friendly, cheap exhaust that sounds good. What else did I upgrade? Oh yeah, I put the phone mount. Plan on updating the windscreen, which it should come out. It'll be like a double bubble. Well, yeah, there was just a little rubber thing right in there that wasn't being used. I plucked it out, and I think this is an M8 or M10. I think an M8 ball with a ball, and I just screwed it in there, and it seems to be working pretty good. That hole wasn't being used for anything. So far, I haven't really used the quick shifter much. I've just been manually. I'd like to make it last, especially in the break-in stages. But yeah, that's 2026 Cf-Moto 675, which it was manufactured in, I believe, six something. It was June of 25, so they still consider it a 26 model, which and what's cool is it shows you that the kickstand's down. It's got a notification, it'll go away. The kickstand's up or down. It shows my phone's connected with how much battery. Here, let me shut this off. It shows a traction control. There's, I believe, 3 settings for traction control. Quick shifter, QS. Shows my phone battery percentage, PSI, tire pressure, tire temp, front and back, how much gas I got left, engine temp, and how many miles I got left. And another great thing is it shows what gear I'm in, which is pretty nice. Let me just check something. Oh yeah, there's oil. I wonder if that's just because let me see something. I'm gonna Google something. Why is that oil light on? Oh, I gotta cover this so you guys don't see my password. Okay. Why is my oil light? Cf-Moto 675. When it is completely normal for the oil light to be on when the key is turned on but the engine is not running. The light indicates a lack of oil pressure, which only bills once the engine is started. The oil pump, everything. Okay, good. Scared me. Because I know these used to have a oil burning issue with the models prior of February of 25, but they said they fixed them after the recall. My manufacture date is like 4-5 months after that, so it should have been fixed. Hence why I got it, because I knew it didn't have any known issues or recalls. Like the 2025 model, I figured they fixed everything. But all right, I wonder if the time is correct. Yes, it is. Wow. Surprising. All right. Actually, let me turn the traction control off. I wonder if traction control comes on automatically. All right. Traction control off. All right. The shocks and seat is really comfortable. I'm surprised. Way more comfortable than my 750. Not only that, I can have both my feet touching the ground, no problem on this. On my 750, I was on my tippy toes and pretty much one leg barely touching, depending on which side I stopped on. So it wasn't the safest. Hence why I switched and wanted to get something smaller. It was way too fast and way too big for me. I'm 5'10", 5'9", and this bike is just perfect. It is an inline 3. Kind of like the Daytona, what is it, a Daytona 660, I believe. Kind of similar to R7 in specs of speed and horsepower. I think this is actually faster, never mind. Yeah, this bike is faster than an R7, hence why I chose this option over an R7. And not only that, it's cheaper. Way more budget friendly compared to like a Yamaha R7 or a Daytona. Yeah, it's a little windy out today. Sun feels good, but it's windy. It's cold. It's a little chilly. Not as cold as yesterday, but yeah, this bike is a lot more easier to ride in the city. And a lot more funner than my 750. That thing just had way too much torque and horsepower. That 750 was a lot of work. It was a workout just to drive. And you had to be hella careful.